The salvation of Nigeria lies in the hands of Nigerians. This is one hard truth that I've come to realize over time, that to save Nigeria, Nigerians have to be involved in the process. And that's actually why I'm even involved in the process, because for me, I have for so long never been into politics. But when I got that rema to understand that every single Nigerian needs to participate in the process of salvaging Nigeria, I got involved in the process, and I'm like, I have to have my voice heard. Nigerians have to listen to understand that to save our country, we have to do the dirty job. But unfortunately, this is what I have gotten to understand. But it is not the reality in Nigeria currently. Many Nigerians have been beat down by the system. Many Nigerians do not understand look at what's happening right now. Naturally, in any sane world, when you hear another country trying to interfere in the affairs of your country, there is this arousal of patriotism that sparks the people. But the reverse is the case in Nigeria. We are seeing prominent voices, many people coming out to say no, if they are totally in support of an invasion of their country. And you cannot blame these people, because the truth is that Nigeria has not worked for them, neither has it worked for myself in the past 60 years of us being independent as a country. All we have seen is a certain class of people siphoning our commonwealth, getting rich, buying estates and enriching themselves and their generations yet unborn, which is insane due to the fact that Nigeria is so wealthy a country. Governance have failed the people. So I understand the limitations that Nigerians have and why Nigerians are not willing to die for their country. Why Nigerians are not willing to speak up for their country, and why Nigerians are willing to outsource what we are meant to do for ourselves to foreigners to do it for us. I understand that. I also understand why people that are saying and clamoring that no, we should not allow foreigners to come in and do the job that we are meant to do for ourselves. I see so many of them call Nigerians cowards and all sort of names, and I laugh, because if you're not in the shoes of the people that are clamoring for these people for an intervention, you cannot speak, or you should not speak. I cannot be at the comfort of my space right now and start saying, Nigerians should stop clamoring for America because I am comfortable. That is actually the Nigerian problem, because if it is not hurting you, you never feel the pain of the next person. We are so selfish, people whereby everybody is fighting for themselves. And not be me, I get my pass my neighbor. If there's no light, I get my own, I pass my neighbor generator. And there's no road, I fix my road. There's insecurity, I hire cops and everything. That is how Nigerians have been programmed to live, which is not life actually. Right? So I understand the pains of the people clamoring for an intervention, because you cannot tell me in a country that is so blessed and so rich that people have been living in IDP camps for the past 10 to 15 years. People are running away from their homes. They can never return back to their homes. People have been unalived every single day that we speak. If you don't share their pains, you cannot relate to their story. And so I can understand why they're clamoring for an intervention from the Western world, because the Nigerian government, led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC, has failed woefully. The primary duty of any government is the security of life and properties. The moment you fail at that, you'll fail at governance. If you provide 300 hours of electricity. In fact, build all the coastal roads that you want to build. If you fail at securing the lives of Nigerians, you have failed at governance. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the past 2 years plus, have been in office. And any sane government would have understood the efficiency of time and should have put his service chiefs on a time target. Simply telling them, in the next 6 months, I'm giving you time. If you do not curb insecurity in the country in the next 6 months, your job is gone. We have seen these service chiefs stay in power for 2 years, and Nigerians have been getting unalived up until the Benue Yelwata issue. And Tinubu have never spoken up. This government have never spoken up for these people. They have never cared about them, because to them, it is just numbers. The lives of Nigerians being lost are just numbers. They don't care about us. The only time Tinubu was threatened with a coup, Tinubu changed all the service chiefs. So for him, it is more about power than about governance. The police chief have actually boasted that they can pick up Nigerians anywhere in the world. No matter where you are, they can pick you up. They picked up Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. But we have ragtag terrorists that are on TikTok displaying their ammunitions, displaying their ransom money, and the Nigerian government have not seen those people to pick them up. But if you speak out against this government or say something, it is treason, and the next thing DSS is after you. Is that the people that are serious with governance? And so for me, I basically understand why Nigerians are clamoring for what they're clamoring for right now. It is a shame, actually. It is actually a shame and an indictment to the APC Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government and to our political class that in your country, under democracy, Nigerians are clamoring for help from outside because you have failed to do your business or do the bidding of which you're so powerful. Terrorism is a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. Anywhere you see terrorism, there's business going on behind the scenes. Unfortunately, the lives of human beings are the price to pay for terrorism to thrive. If Nigeria is serious about tackling terrorism, 1 year is enough for both these Boko Haram animals to have been eradicated. But what have we noticed under APC? APC actually have gotten these guys to come into the system. APC actually we have heard the term repented terrorists. Do you understand what it means? That a terrorist, that all they know is to unalive human beings. APC have given them a second chance at life. So that right now you might be flying on the jet from Lagos to Kano or from Lagos to Enugu, and your next seatmate is a repentant terrorist. You might book a bus in Nigeria and you're traveling and your next seatmate is a repentant terrorist. The policeman that might be protecting your state is actually a repentant terrorist. The doctor that might be operating on you is actually a repentant terrorist. Do you understand how insane it is? Do you guys understand the insanity, the kind of system APC have created in Nigeria? So I understand the clamor for people calling for Trump to come in. I perfectly understand it. And I also understand those that are saying caution, 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 because there's no footprint that can show in the past decade or so that where we have Western forces coming to a country and they have done something and they have created peace and stability for those people. There is no footprint to show for it. These guys always come in with their own agenda, albeit they hide under a world cause, but they have their own inferior agenda. So I understand those calling for caution, but those calling for caution should also understand that as long as you're not wearing the shoes, you can't feel the pain of the people. It's not something that to be condescending to your fellow Nigerians or to be insultive to them or feel like, oh, they don't understand what you're saying. They are actually passing through hell on earth. What is there? These resources that we're talking about, how has it benefited me and you? Every Nigerian state has the capacity to be self-sufficient. Every Nigerian state. Maybe I will take out time to one day open up a show and I will read what is underneath the soil in every state in Nigeria. It is insane how wealthy we are as a country, yet how poor the people are. We have leaders that are so cut off from the society, cut off from the reality of Nigerians. Instead, what we're seeing is every day politicians are decamping to APC. Every day, even as this fire is on Tinubu's ass right now, politicians are decamping to APC. Our political class are the most useless set of human beings we have had in history. And that's why for me, I am not totally in support of any invasion, but I'm 100% in support of the embarrassment and the disgraceful comment the Trump administration is pouring upon Tinubu. I am 100% in support with my chest because Tinubu is a disaster. APC is a disaster. And I wish and hope Nigerians will understand that to salvage this country, it is in our hands and we'll do the hard work. But I know that Nigeria has happened to many of us. We are not willing to do the hard work. So therefore, my popcorns and my soda is here. Let us watch and let us keep speaking. Until I see you guys next time, it's the Emir Sirdam show. It's good to be back again. Thank you.